Hi, welcome everybody, welcome to this Yoga Hub session 5. We're now going to be starting a session on top of what is a coastal path, and today I have got my dog. I'm afraid he is with me in the background, but we'll try and minimise his presence at the moment. So we're going to start today with building confidence through yoga. So we're going to start by making ourselves into a big star. So I want you to take your feet further than hip width apart, and we're going to take our arms nice and wide and really expand the body, so nice and strong here. So what I want you to do is take this posture, take a couple of deep breaths in through your nose and just gently breathing out through the mouth. So inhaling, filling the belly, and exhaling out through the mouth. And again, inhaling and exhaling. And inhaling and exhaling. And then for the next couple of breaths, I want you to say to yourself, I am so strong. So we're going to repeat that in our own mind as you inhale and as you exhale. And again, inhale, exhale. Good, we're going to jump our feet together when you come into mountain pose. So let's take a moment in mountain pose. We've done this before. So feet hip width, roll your shoulders up and back, relax your hands by your side with your palms forward, soft knees, and we're going to inhale, and this time we're going to look upward, up to the sky, up to the ceiling, wherever you are. Place your hands together on that inhale, really lift up here and lengthen through the body. As you exhale, let's press the palms away, and again, inhaling, looking high. Exhaling, breathing out, pressing your palms away, feeling tall. And again, inhale, last time here, and exhale. So I want you just to take a moment in your mountain pose and just press pause and just take a few further breaths. Okay, so welcome back. We're going to now move on to do tree pose. So we're going to start with some nice balancing but nice and strengthening poses too. So this time we're going to, in tree pose, bring our hands into prayer in front of the chest, toe to the floor, or if you want to, take the foot to the lower leg, foot above the knee, not on the knee, just to the top of the thigh. Or if you're feeling brave, a bit more ambitious, flex your foot, bring it across the thigh and just relax it gently there. Knee out to the side, nice and tall, and a soft supporting leg. So I'm going to go here today, but do whatever feels best for you. Try and challenge yourself a little bit too. And we're going to take 5 breaths here. So you take your time with your breath. Okay, so now we've done the right side, we're going to do the left. So same thing, find the same pose with this foot that you did on the other leg, so that you balance out your body. Okay, and again, just relax your shoulders, soften your gaze, find that focus point a couple of meters ahead, and just allow yourself to focus purely to your breath. That gentle inhale and exhale, trying to fill the lungs, fill the belly, breathing out through the mouth as you breathe out, and just spending your moment here in your tree pose. Hi, so welcome back everybody. We're now coming on to our Hindi squat. So Hindi squats, great pose, helps to soften your hips, stretch out the hip area, great for if you're running or you've just generally got tight hips. So what we're going to do is turn our feet outward. Make sure you've got a nice hip width distance, or a little further. If you've got longer legs, you might even need to go a little bit wider, but you experiment, okay, with this. So standing nice and tall. What it helps to do is to make sure that as you go down here, I'm going to show you first before you do it, that your knees go out over your toes. So we're going to bring palms together in front of our chest center, relax our shoulders back, nice and tall, breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to soften the knees outward, pushing them out over the big toes and sit down into the hips. Now if you struggle with this, because some people might get to here, okay, and they just struggle to get further down, you can come into sumo squats. Your sumo squat is where you have your forearms resting just above the knees, lift your chest, look forward, and just relax here in this pose. So there's 2 options. Obviously, Hindi squat I feel is more comfortable for me and my knees, so I'm going to just sit tall here as I sit back into the heels and lift my chest looking forward. And it's a nice relaxing one, okay? And you can just sway, so you can just do some little sways left to right. So you're gently pushing on the inside of the knee with the elbow, just doing a little twist. Doesn't have to be very far, and you can just allow your body to melt into the pose. So just relax your breath here as you experiment with this little bit of movement and release of the hips. Okay, so coming out of the pose, I find easier, just place palms on the floor, let go of one knee, let go of the other, bring your knees together and your feet, and we're going to come into child's pose. So child's pose is a nice relaxing and releasing posture. So what we're going to do is place our forehead. As I'm on grass, I'm going to allow my forehead to come on the back of my hands, but you can just allow, if you've got the carpet or floor underneath you, to let your forehead release down straight onto the floor. Palms are up, soften your shoulders and allow your arms to go back. So just allow yourself time here. This is a nice softening pose. You can do this one at night before you go to bed. You can do it any time just to recover, relax tension, relax, and just bring that focus back through the body. So allow your time here for a moment. Refocus your breath. Good, so from here, we're going to lift up. Okay, and we're going to come into a few more poses that are on the floor now, since we are now on the floor. So we're going to come into, first of all, what we call a cat pose, and then into a little bit of strength work for the back. So cat pose we've done before, so you should find this one easy. We're going to have hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're just going to do a few cat stretches. So arch into the centre of your back as you breathe out, pull your belly button in. Inhale, look forward, relax your shoulders back, lift your chin. And again, breath out, breath in. And again, just keep going with your own breath here. Nice and releasing for the back and the shoulders. And then from here, we're going to let the back go back to a nice flat tabletop position. So this pose is called also tabletop. So from here, we're going to allow ourselves to just push back this right foot. Okay, lengthen it out and push back into the ball of the foot. Okay, so just allow a stretch. You'll feel that stretch in the back of the hamstrings, the calves. And as you do that, we're then going to lift the left arm and then lift the foot off the floor, lengthening from fingertips to toes into our extended tabletop. Just look down, try not to lift your chin, and hold for about 3 or 4 breaths here. Refocusing, allowing yourself to just notice any sensations in the body here as you hold your tabletop. We then release and we change sides. So this time you're going to lengthen that left foot forward, push into the ball of the foot, feel the stretch into the calf as you hold, and then ready to lift right arm, extend, lift left toe, extend. Nice and long, create that length through the body, focusing down to the ground as you relax and release and focus to the breath. Again, 3 or 4 breaths here. Releasing down. Good. And then from here, we're going to come back into sitting. So, coming into sitting. So, from here, I want you to bring your feet in, okay, close to the body. And you're going to just hold on to the front of your shins. we're going to practice with a little bit of balance onto the sit bones, and we're going to come into what's known as boat pose. So boat pose is another strengthening pose, really great for abdominals.
Sorry.
Okay, so now bringing up the feet here, we bring them up just slightly off the floor but straight out, and we're going to hug underneath the thighs and lengthen the back. So push your chest forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together, look forward. This should be quite relatively easy, but if you still struggle, just keep one foot on the floor all the time and just play with your toes up and down till you get your balance. From here, we can then think about lengthening one leg. See if you can manage that and hold. If you struggle, just alternate. And then if you want to try a little bit more, lengthen both legs, okay? You can then think about letting go of the legs and lengthening the arms, okay? So that's the last option here. But again, you can hold onto the legs until you find that balance, holding your boat pose nice and strongly. Again here, just notice your breath and notice any sensations in the body. Which parts of the body are working hardest? Is it the legs? Is it the tummy? Is it the back? It's probably all three. But again, you notice in your body what's going on. So about 4 or 5 breaths here. If you feel shaking, that's great because it's all about strength and that's your muscles working hard. When you've finished, we soften the toes down, and you can just take a nice relax over the legs for a moment here, just to allow the body a little bit of time just to release from that pose. So just allow your head to soften to your legs and take a few deep breaths here. Good. From here, we're now going to come on to our focus meditation. So I'll just give you a moment to pause, press pause, and we move on to that. Hi, so welcome back. Hope you recovered from your boat pose, and we're now going to move on to some focus meditation. So all that is bringing a focus to a certain point, and today we're going to be using our hands as that focus point, and just again just allowing ourselves to sit still and be present. So I want you to find a comfortable sitting position, whether that's cross-legged like me, might be kneeling as we were before, or legs out in long in front if that's more comfortable for you. But in either position, roll your shoulders back, feel tall, relax your hands on your knees, however that is here, or if you're kneeling in front. And we're going to turn the hands up so the back of the palms are on the knees or legs. So I want you to focus, find that focus point in front. For me it's quite easy, I've got lots of flowers, I can focus on one of those daisies. For you it might be something at home in front of you, or again wherever you are, find that focus point. If you feel you want to close your eyes, again that's nice because you can again just allow less distractions around you as well when you close your eyes. And then we're now going to come on to that. So I want you to find your breath once you've found your focus. And just take a couple of nice deep breaths here, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Really breathing deep down into the lungs, down into the belly. And just being present here with your breath and body. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed just that little bit of time for yourself and in your focus meditation. We're now going to come on to relaxation. So you can do this if you have your pet, you can do that together with your pet, or if you're on your own, find a nice comfy position. So we're going to be lying down. Fudge, lie down for me. Thank you. Good boy. So we're going to lie down on our back, and again you can just take your hands out to the side, feet a little bit wider, and just begin to find a nice comfortable position. So if you want to, not just on your back, you can find a wall and put your legs up the wall like this. This is quite a nice one as well. Okay, and you can just allow yourself to feel the difference here as you lift the legs up. We're allowing circulation, okay, to flow back to the heart. It's a nice one to do as well. You can sit in a chair and do this as well. Just find a nice comfortable position in the chair with your back against the chair and just sitting up tall. And as you sit there or lie there, I want you just to bring your awareness back to your breath and just gently be aware of the stillness of the body. Just be aware of the presence of your breath and be aware of allowing the mind to just for a moment focus purely to your breath. Again, your mind might become distracted, it might be thinking of other things, but again, every time this happens, bring it back to that breath. Just so you ensure that you're nice and present here. Just allowing the body, the mind and the breath to be one. Spending another further few minutes here, just letting yourself be. And if you're outside like me, begin to get a sense of your surroundings as well. So just as the wind blows around the body, again, just acknowledge that presence of the wind and the touch of the wind on the body. Be aware of any sounds, and again, just enjoy listening to the sounds around you. But again, just allowing that focus to return back to the breath. Cut. I hope you enjoyed your relaxation time. We've now come to the end of our 5th Yoga Hub session. So I hope to catch you again next week for another location. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Namaste.